Hi everybody and welcome back to our lessons on the strange case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and welcome to lesson 4. Just a quick starter activity here, 8 questions, which ones are true and which are false, all focused on chapter 1, so let's see what you can remember. And just to push our vocabulary again, our word for today is degenerate, which is a lovely adjective meaning to deteriorate. And there's some synonyms at the bottom there. So let's see if we can get one of those at least worked into our writing today. Now, you are going to need to read chapter 2 before you can do today's lesson. So you can either read it now or you can read and listen along with me. And if you just click on the little link here, it will take you to chapter 2. Now, after reading, what you will have noticed is that our 3 characters for focus today are Utterson, Lanyon and Hyde. They've all been encountered in chapter 2. The big question that we're working on today is how far we are going to agree that Mr. Hyde's persona is a demonic construct. So I want you to really think about the vocabulary that you're going to encounter today and how that vocabulary helps generate that imagery. So go back to chapter 1, page 3 through till 6, and really look at Enfield's encounter with Hyde. Look at the language for me and look at how Stevenson's using Enfield's character to prejudice us, the reader, into seeing Hyde as this really negative demonic creature. I've pulled out a simile there, as you can see. It wasn't like a man, it was like some damned juggernaut. So look at things like that for me. Find as many as you possibly can. And once you've found them, then make sure you are analysing what types of words they are, what the effects are. So what do those words mean? What do they make you think? What do they make you feel? And why do you think Stevenson has employed them? Next, I want you to focus on chapter 2. So look at page 14 to 16 in particular and really focus on that interaction between Hyde and Utterson. So think about how Hyde physically reacts to Utterson, think about the way that he speaks and how that's a massive contrast to Utterson, and think about how he's actually moving. Find as many examples as you can from there. So once you've got your quotes chosen and you've started to analyse them, you're going to need to be putting them into an analytical paragraph for me. So what I'm really looking for is how we are prejudiced as a reader into really believing that Hyde is this demonic creation. So you've got to really look at the language for me. So look at the things that you've seen by what Enfield said, and then look at the interaction with Utterson from chapter 2. There's a little model here of the sorts of things that I would be looking for. And then finally, you've got just a few adverbials here just to remind us that when we are evaluating, in order to enhance it just that little bit more, these adverbials can really show whether you are believing something to be extremely significant and therefore really important, or whether you just think it's of a lesser quality. So use these adverbials here to really push your explanation, and email me your paragraph and I will reply. Take care, people, and keep safe. Till the next lesson.